Adventures with Paul.
Hey yo, welcome back to Adventures with Paul. Today, we're going to surprise Sunshine Steve for his upcoming 40th birthday in St. Augustine, Florida. I'm going to give you the top 3 things I think that you can do in one day in St. Augustine. So come along for the experience. You only turn 40 once in your life. So, in honor of Sunshine Steve, so let's go. Stop number 1 is the St. Augustine Lighthouse. It's 165 feet tall, has 219 steps, and an admission cost of $14.95. We're going to go up those steps today.
All right, guys, we're at the St. Augustine Lighthouse, and we are going to go up it and give you that experience. Guys, I'm short enough. Going right underneath it.
The artifacts, longer it takes, of course. There was a cannon down in the basement that took 4 years.
Over here we got the history of boat building. All right, guys, we're going up. I'll see you at the top. All right, guys, so if you're in St. Augustine, that is a must-see. Make sure you make it to the St. Augustine Lighthouse. And now we're taking you to the next place.
Stop number 2, guys. Historic St. George Street. Lots of shops, places to eat, and old historic things to see. Come with me.
I am at St. George Street. This is the original gate to the city, and I am going to take you down St. George. This is the oldest wooden schoolhouse in the USA in St. Augustine, Florida.
Hilltop Tavern, that's it. That was where we were for the...
Stop number 3 is the Old Town Trolley. Tickets will run you about $33 for the hop-on, hop-off experience. Gives you 22 stops along the way, including a distillery and a free tasting. Come along. Choo-choo. Let's go.
When he landed here, he claimed it for Spain and named it La Florida, named after the Easter season in Spain. Now, there were several attempts at colonizing Florida, none of which had any staying power due to hurricanes.
Castillo de San Marcos is definitely worth the experience. I've been there before and not sure if we're gonna make it on this trip, but definitely would recommend it on a things to do St. Augustine.
Hop right on. Here you go.
Goodness gracious.
Over to the right is the Columbia restaurant. That's the oldest restaurant in Florida, still owned by the same family that founded it, which is rare. Just because you figured by now Disney would own him or something. And his other hotel, taught to him by his friend Franklin Smith. And in the front of that building, that was the exhaust stack, the 4 Edison generators that were located here. Those generators are now in the Smithsonian Museum because this place had electricity before they went to his cash. He's staring at the bank. He's got his mind on his money and his money on his mind. The brother of Alexander Dumas, and the author of the
Freshly made, all made from scratch, all the way up to the ketchup. Of course, I know you're thinking, well, that's not very tall. But for today's standards, it's not very tall. But that was the average height to a Spaniard during that time. That's the early 1500s. Now, as a matter of fact, you are
So
tall.
I'm tall, guys.
In the 1500s.
All right, guys, so you can see Ponce de Leon. I like to call him Ponce. 4'11". They said he was average height back then. So, you know, standing 5'6", 5'7". I'm kind of like Shaquille O'Neal compared to him.
As well. Now, it was Franklin Smith that instructed all the construction workers on how to do the poured concrete method correctly. Now, he did have a hand in building up all three of the great hotels here in St. Augustine. As a matter of fact, he actually built, ran, and owned one of those. That's going to be this building right here, Monica Hotel. Of course, we'll talk about the Castle Monica Little Francis Barracks. Now, this is where the British soldiers would actually stay whenever they were landbound here in St. Augustine. The Spanish flag, just like the one that they have flying right now. Or stone, so whenever a cannonball hit it, it didn't destroy the wall or bounce off. It sunk into the walls. That's why this fort actually became to be known as the fortress that ate cannonballs. This is where they held the very first mass here in the new colony. Now, not only are you going to find that giant cross, but you're also going to find the largest living grocery, as well as the National Shrine to Our Lady of La Leche. And it's an absolutely gorgeous room. Alright, now that I got everybody safely on Magnolia Avenue, they did keeping all body parts and personal belongings inside the trolley at all times. There is no smoking, vaping, or
And over there is a good wedding venue, the White Room, if you're interested.
Hey guys, welcome back. Well, I hope you liked the top 3 things that I chose for St. Augustine. Along the way, you also have live music venues, you have great food, and you have local beaches, all very close by. So I gave you my top 3 things. Drop a comment below and tell me what some of your favorite things to do in St. Augustine are. As always, guys, thank you for stopping by my channel. If you have other ideas or suggestions for places for me to go, drop those in comments below. Please subscribe to the channel if you feel inclined to do so, and like this video because it helps me out. And as always, guys, keep it positive, keep it stoked. We'll catch you on the flip side.